First thing I want to get into within our passing game so that some of our terminology makes sense. This is our passing tree. And I've broken it down so that it's very simple. It's very simple. The larger the number, the deeper the route. Odd numbers either break or designed towards the sideline, and even numbers break in towards the middle of the field. Okay. Now they also vary from what position you're playing. So if you see there, the green and the red, those are our wings. Okay. And I split the green one out because sometimes we're in a trip set or a twin set and our wing will widen out. But they also have their numbers as well. They're very similar. We don't really run that 3 pattern with our split ends just because they're already so close to silent. Why would I want to do that? We haven't really ran a 5 with the split end either. That's why it's not really drawn. We have run the 7 there. As you can see, it's kind of a post corner look. The 8's the post, 9's a fade. They don't really have a 1. The 1 is really just a speed out, 1 to 2 yard depth, get out quick for the wings. A 2 for the wing is just dragging real shallow across the line of scrimmage. 3's built off of that, but after about 3 yards inside, they'll do that punch, pivot, get out, that zigzag route, whatever you want to call it, and get back out into the flats. 4 is just a hitch. The hitch depth can vary, and we do have our split ends run a hitch every once in a while. It varies, right? It varies on the coverage, but it's typically between 4 to 8 yards. Okay, and then the 5 and 6, 6 is breaking in, 5 is breaking out. That's your 10-yard square cut. Okay, from the wing, if they're set up truly as a wing, tight to the formation, tight to the lineman, the tight end, all of their out breaking routes, they'll start them there on an angle, trying to gain leverage on that outside backer. And it helps out with timing. You'll see in the pass clips, them working outside rather than just working straight vertical, them working that outside leverage really can help them explode and get open to the sideline. Okay. So let's get into this, the shallow mesh and the protections. Okay, first thing, shallow mesh, R cross. Okay, we just titled it easy. A lot of our twin stuff here, we number it. So if we did follow our numbering rules, it would start from the X and work across. It would be 6286. 6286, but it's R cross, okay? You can see there I wrote in the notes, there are rules to our crossing game. Okay, you have your brother. The wings, they're brothers. The X and Y are brothers. Okay, the Y being our tight end, the X being our split end. If your brother's crossing, you have a dig, 10-yard dig, working back in towards the center of the formation. If the cross is on your side, you'll see it makes sense when we get into L cross and Y cross. We don't really have an X cross because he's all the way out there. You know, we're not going to have him cross. But these guys that are tighter to the formation, we'll have them cross. And the way I have it drawn up here is kind of new as well. The twin stuff my dad didn't really run. That's something I implemented, and it helped out with the crossing concepts way more. It really opened things up. It hit too quick when everybody was really tight. So if the cross is on your side, as you can see the X there, his brother's not running across, so why is he running a dig? Well, if the cross is on your side, you also have a dig. And if the cross is coming at you, like the Y here drawn up, he's going to run off the safety. He's going to run a post. He's going to run vertical, clear the safety out so that we can get that secondary read. Okay, the read is if we're getting a zone look, we're really looking at the crosser. We want the crosser becomes the number 1 read. Right away, quarterback catches the snap. He snaps his eye to that outside backer to the twin side. If that backer drops into a zone look, we're snapping our eyes to the inside backers to see if that cross is going to open up. We want to hit that cross in between the tackles so that he can catch it, make a move on the other outside backer as he's working across, maybe pick up some yards. So the second read is he snaps to the inside backers. If they dropped as well and they want to play deep, we're going to hit that cross. If they stay shallow or bring pressure, We're gonna sit, and we're gonna wait for that left wing coming back on another 10-yard dig, and we're gonna pop it off right there, right over the numbers. Hopefully the safety's not there. Technically speaking, the safety is the third read. If the safety does want to stay shallow, then we know the Y is probably open in the middle of the field. But usually, right, safeties, why is a high school football player playing safety? He doesn't want to play up. He wants to be back. He wants to take his job super serious and not get burnt deep. So that tight end's usually covered. We'll see it on the sideline or watching live. We stream our games live on an iPad. If we see it open up, we'll tell the quarterback, hey, next time we come back to that, be aware. Be aware. We always try to tell them that, be aware, because what happens when you say, hey, that guy was open. The last time he was open, now your quarterback's got tunnel vision. He's just going to catch it and launch it into triple coverage, and there's your interception. So, hey, just be aware. Last time the tight end was open. Be aware of that. Okay. And we usually send our fullback out on a swing, but that can vary. You'll see when we get into the protection. Sometimes our fullback stays in and helps pass protect. So it depends on the call. Okay, we'll get into some clips here. This should be an R cross. For some reason, I think it was because of the coverage, the corner was sitting really hard inside. So our X receiver here on the numbers, he broke it out and was wide open. It was a good read. This kid was a smart football player. And you'll see our left wing here at the bottom of the screen, number 2. He runs a deeper dig, and then you'll see the tight end. He's on the other side. He's at the top of the screen. He's going to get in his stance right about now. He runs vertical. Our left wing, our tailback swings out left. Just some notes here. This was 4 years ago on our district championship team. I guess 5 years ago now. Man, that makes me feel like I'm getting old. Our right wing, the one that's crossing, he ran his dig a little deep. He's a little deep. He's just trying to find some open space. Quarterback makes a great read here. This quarterback's actually he's looking to transfer right now. He just finished 4 years of playing outside linebacker at Dartmouth. Really smart kid, super athlete, and just all around great kid, right? He went to Dartmouth, so he's not a knucklehead. He's not a troublemaker. He was a primary reason why we won so much that season. We could have called anything. We could have ran power I and just ran the ball, or done something. We could have had 2 plays in our playbook. We would have won 8 games just because of that kid. Here's another one. This was actually from this season. Here, I'll pause the video. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so I can't pause the video in PowerPoint. That's kind of dumb. You'll see here in this video, this is from this season. We run it out of our twins the way it was drawn up. And we do get a man read. Okay, so we know that outside backer out there with the twins, he chases our crosser all the way across. That means that X receiver who's lined up in the other area code over there next to the sticks, we're on the left hash, he's on the numbers. I don't know what he's doing way out there, but he's gonna be wide open. And you'll see it. He is wide open. This kid's a freshman. And this was a big time rivalry game. It was on local television. We saw man, wide open. Oh, right through the hands. Right through the hands. And we still give him a hard time for this. This quarterback never lets him live this down. He's a great kid. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's going to really help us out in the next couple of years. But quarterback makes a great read here. Everything good? I don't know why, but I think my camera turned off.
John, if you can hear me, we can see everything's good. I see you and the game film.
Okay. On my okay. It's because you joined in. Okay, because you okay, your camera's on. Okay. Here, I'll let you guys watch one more time. The protection we're in right here should be brown. You'll see it when I draw it up. Tailback stays in to help protect. Plenty of time to throw. And yeah, just right through the hands of that. I only included this clip because it was the correct read. I wish the kid would have caught it because that kid is a good athlete and he wouldn't get bullied so much nowadays. So following the same rules, here's L cross. Okay. Left wing's crossing. If your brother's crossing, you have a dig. So the right wing's running a dig. Cross is coming at the tight end. So his rule is I got to run off the safety. I got to go vertical. And then if the cross is on your side, you have a dig. That's what the X is doing on the back side. Okay. Here's 2 years ago before we got into twins. Left wing comes crossing. And quarterback, he was a little sophomore at that point. It's the same kid I have now. He got a little flustered in the pocket. Just a little flustered in the pocket. I know this clip's hard to see. Finding good filmers is like finding gold.